Have you ever wondered why we behave the way we do in social situations? How our interactions with others shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions? Welcome to our exploration of social psychology, a fascinating field that delves into the intricate web of human behavior within social contexts. Social psychology bridges the gap between individual minds and the broader social world, offering insights into how our brains are wired to connect with others, how cultural norms shape our perceptions, and how societal structures impact our identity and self-concept. In a world increasingly interconnected yet divided, social psychology provides valuable tools to navigate the complexities of modern life. By understanding the principles of social behavior, we can foster empathy, improve communication, and build stronger, more cohesive communities. Of course, we cannot cover everything in one video, so in today's video, we're going to delve into one topic within social psychology that I find particularly interesting and useful: compliance techniques. So, what is it? Compliance is when you do something someone else asks of you, and compliance techniques are strategies that may manipulate a person into saying yes, even if they wanted to say no or were reluctant. Compliance techniques are valuable tools for influencing behavior in fields like marketing, sales, and negotiating by increasing the likelihood of agreement by leveraging psychological principles. However, it's essential to use compliance techniques ethically. Manipulative or deceitful use can lead to a loss of trust and credibility. But when applied responsibly, these techniques can enhance communication, build stronger relationships, and encourage positive behaviors. There are three main compliance techniques which we will go through today, which you will hopefully find useful and interesting to learn. Number 1, the foot in the door technique. This method consists of persuading someone to comply with a small request first and then present a larger request next. For example, a researcher in 2002 asked individuals to complete a 20-minute online survey and found that those who were asked to complete a small favor first, like helping with word processing software, were more likely to complete the 20-minute-long survey than those who were not asked anything beforehand. This shows that people are more likely to comply with a large request when they have agreed to a smaller one first. This is applied to marketing by starting with a small, easy-to-agree-to request, which increases the likelihood of customers agreeing to a larger request later. For example, offering free samples of a product can lead to customers making a purchase. Once customers try and like the free sample, they are more likely to buy the full-sized product. Number 2, lowballing. This technique consists of getting someone to commit to something, but before any action is completed, you increase the cost of that same behavior. For example, a gym advertises that their membership costs $25 per month, but as you sign up, the salesman lets you know that there is also a $15 sign-up fee. Another marketing example is free trials, where companies offer a free or very low-cost trial for a limited period. After customers have experienced the product and are invested in its benefits, they are presented with the full price for continued use. The initial low price makes them more likely to accept the higher ongoing cost. Number 3, the door-in-the-face technique. This consists of making a large request first, expecting it to be rejected, and then present a smaller request which was what you wanted all along. For example, if you're selling something, start with an expensive price that the customer is likely to decline. After they refuse, present a more affordable alternative. The second offer will seem more reasonable by comparison, increasing the likelihood of acceptance. In conclusion, compliance techniques are powerful strategies for influencing behavior and achieving desired outcomes in various fields. However, it is crucial to use these techniques ethically to maintain trust and credibility. To grasp a better understanding, have a go at applying these compliance techniques to this scenario. David needs help as he is moving homes. His old apartment needs to be packed up in boxes, and he needs as many people as he can get to load and unload the van. How could David use the foot-in-the-door technique to get people to help him with carrying the boxes and furniture? Feel free to pause the video and have a think. The answer could be that David asks people to help load the truck with boxes from his old place, then ask if they want to come help unload the truck and carry those boxes into the new place as well. In other words, he would get people to comply with a small request first, then present them with a larger request after. Next, how could David use lowballing to get people to comply? The answer could be that David asks a friend for help for only an hour, but once they agree, he reveals that it may take the entire morning. In other words, David gets someone to comply with an action, but before they perform the action, he increases the cost of that same behavior. Lastly, how could David use the door in the face technique? The answer could be that David asks a friend to help for several days, but once they say no, he asks if they could at least help for a few hours one day. In other words, David first makes a large request expecting it to be rejected, then he presents a smaller request. I hope you've learned something useful today, and thank you for watching.